So do you guys use a financial planner, both in person, life, and with shared practices? Do you trust the professionals in this area? I would like to paint a picture for you.
Wow.
Imagine me sitting there with the financial planner. I'm across the desk. I'm sitting here.
I can't.
And he goes, George, can you tell me about your finances? I can say, yes, sir. So I have 26 car loans. I have not paid any of my student loans. I have an extremely large amount of debt, considering my age.
I have extremely large amount of credit.
My credit has been shot because of how many credit cards I've opened in the past 12 months. And my cash on hand has been slim because I've invested too much of it into my businesses and I'm having a hard time offloading a bad real estate deal.
He's your ideal client right there for that guy.
So now you can understand how that would sound, right? And then the financial advisor would say, oh, George, no. Don't get any of those car loans.
Mm-mm.
Pay down your student loans.
Definitely.
Do not be investing in real estate
No.
right now.
Sucker move.
No. And certainly do not leave yourself in such a cash-strapped position.
Yeah, irresponsible.
Mm-hmm. So, right, not all advice is for everyone.
Right.
And financial planners are really good at predictable, sustainable, simple success at a level, right? And what I've always been about is net worth is my barometer, and I don't care as much about other things because long-term, those problems solve themselves. So my credit situation right now, right, I've already objectively looked at it. I'm like, okay, well, credit's like kind of like a very few months it changes. And I was like, okay, well, I own my home. I do not anticipate moving for around 5 years at least. So I don't need my personal credit for anything. And so I was like, okay, so I don't need that. So I can get rid of it for a couple of years and get it back. Yeah. And so I'm able to think through that logically. It's sometimes hard to get someone like a financial advisor behind unconventional actions that might make sense, but might not be the best textbook way of doing something.
Yeah. I'm with you, man. I don't use one. I don't plan to for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think they really know what they're doing.
Don't even ever expect to use one
Yeah.
because even now, once I get money to invest, I'm going to do crypto.
Yeah.
I'm really not going to put anything anywhere else.
They're only good if you're pretty cash flow positive and you don't know, you literally have no idea
clue what to do with it.
And you won't want nothing to do with learning what to do about it.
Yeah, I mean, think about it from a financial standpoint, like the financial advisor standpoint. If I lose my client's money, I'm fired. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be super
Safe.
Conservative.
And that's why they do diversification. They love to say, put your thing in different buckets because they don't know how they're going to perform. So if they diversify, then there's less likelihood they lose the money.
They all perform in line with the S&P 500 because it's they just all go in line with the stock market or the index funds or whatever it is because that's the safest investment. Well, it's what if I don't want to be safe?
Yeah.
What if I'm young?
Yeah. What if you're 28 years old and you can handle?
I want something that's a high return, high risk that long term will look a lot better for me. I'm going to do my own stuff. Yeah. And so, I've been spending a lot of time researching crypto and figuring out when I have money, what am I doing with it? And a lot of other things, but I am not going to be giving my money to someone to get 8% a year.
And then paying a fee on top of that.
Yeah.
Which is all they care about is your fee.
Seriously, imagine if our audience was like, hey, I'm looking for 8% on my money. I'd be like, give it to me. I'd pay you 8% for your money. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
It's if you know how to get a better return than that, why are you using a financial advisor? And investing in your own stuff, your own knowledge.
I mean, I remember the mindset because call it 2 or 3 years ago, I had financial planners and I didn't know what to do with money. And then I learned it's not that difficult. Even if you do want to use the typical channels and do the slow growth thing, it's do it yourself. Very easy to manage.
And
yourself.
Now with robo-advisors, I would use a robo-advisor for a fourth of the cost of a financial advisor and just set it and forget it. I think there's almost no value in the person managing the fund. There's the person giving the advice from a global standpoint. There's value in that. If someone's totally lost, sitting down with a financial expert who goes from a tax standpoint, it makes sense if you do the 401k.
This is why I liked when I was a new owner and I did that tax planning thing and they got everything set up for that first year and then I left. I think
that's worth it.
That's advisable.
To get kind of look at the whole picture, my student loans, my house, my spouse's income, all of those things. Kind of give me a lay of the land, something a per hour arrangement, like you pay for the advice.
Per hour sounds great.
And then once you've told me the things that I need to know, then I can do them on my own